All right, y'all, we headed back out. Wasn't nothing biting on this side. It ain't nothing in there. And I don't see any little ravine. Well, I see one right there, but I don't see it being enough water to where fish gonna come through. So we're gonna keep on trucking. We're gonna keep going on. Take it on down. Backyard fishing with CEO Leo Kelly, baby. We working. Y'all see we trekking now. We trekking. I wanna get back across the street though. Get back across this street and keep on going down that way. Here we go. Here we go. To our next body of water, guys. We're gonna find the bass, y'all. We're gonna find the bass. Trust me. Gonna get found. That's how we do it. We walk. This is part of our workout routine. We walk everywhere. Do not take the truck unless we go to the salt water, because it's far, way far, like an hour away. So that's what we doing. Putting our feet to the pavement and we walking it out. We're gonna go to our next body of water. And I know that was a lipless bait. I also have a Cinco on one of my poles. So I'll switch it up as we go just to see what they biting on out here. You know what I'm saying? So we will definitely get a different look. Shoot, what is that? Missing dog. I'm gonna put this up just in case you guys see this dog. $200 reward. Little boxer. If y'all see him, return him. That was the number. Here we go. Good little walk, man. I'll be enjoying these walks until we get to our destination. I really enjoy these. A lot of people don't understand the peace, tranquility, and the health benefits that it brings to actually walk. You know, I love it, man. But not only that, I love nature, so I love seeing all the different animals and stuff. We're gonna see something, trust me. Besides the bass I catch. We gonna see something. All right, definitely. I know one thing that do well in these ponds is the paddle, the rooster tail, and I have one on deck. I do have a rooster tail on deck that I can rig up real quick if we come to a spot that I feel it can be useful. So definitely have the rooster tail on deck. I always love, since I didn't bring my little stick, I love to pick up me a nice little solid stick to keep with me, just in case. You never know. Just in case I have to bang on something, you know? Because I didn't bring my stick, I forgot it. I got this long stick that I usually bring. So, yep, there you go. How you doing? Got the guys here. How y'all doing? Yep. That ain't the dog that I saw on the missing poster, is it?
No, I wish.
Hey, look, y'all see, that's the dog right there. I was like, that ain't the dog that was on the missing poster. I need to get that 200. All right, I know over there, it's pretty dry over there, guys. There's no water over there, it's dry. You got a little water, but it ain't enough to be trying to fish in. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing over there, so we ain't messing with that. But we are gonna come, not back there, but around this way. We're gonna go around this way and bend the corner and see if that lake back there is super high. We're gonna see how much water they got in that lake back there, because it was real low about a month and a half ago. So I wanna see if the lake is full. If the lake full, y'all know we about to turn up. Like even right here, in this little area right here, I guarantee you in this little area, you can find some bass in there, in that little area. And they might be like right in the middle. Like right in the middle. You know what? Let's throw over here just to see. Just to see, even though it's not much water, you know what I'm saying? Just an open space. And I want to look first too, just to see if there's any movement in there. You know what I'm saying? You don't see much movement. You don't see much movement at all. But it's okay though. You know, that's just rainwater right now. If it get higher and that little inlet right there fill up, bass will come there, because they're all connected. So if that gets higher, that'll fill up immediately with bass, because they're gonna come from another pond to this one, because that's what they do. Y'all doing? Yeah, so we'll keep our eye on that one. But we're gonna get back on our trail, because I want to go to that back part and see if that lake is full back this way. So here we go. We trekking, guys. I've never really let you guys see my trek. I usually just let y'all see when I get there and when I'm catching fish. But y'all get to see my little trek and how far I really walk when I go places. Like I really do this for real. So we're gonna go all the way around here to the back. It's like a little cul-de-sac type thing, but in the far back, it's like a mansion, a huge mansion, a castle, and there's a huge lake behind that castle. So we're just gonna go and see if it filled up, if any water is back there at all. Because even though it rains sometimes, some places don't get the water you think it will get, or won't hold the amount of water that you think it will hold. But you never know. I can't see it from here, but you can see that castle in the background to the left. Up here, it's like pink. So we're gonna see if this lake got a lot of water, because we drove by here and there was hardly any water in it. But it's been almost a month or so, so let's see. Yeah, and it's crazy. This little mansion or castle got a green door. Green big double doors. All right, so let me see. Oh, back there. Oh my goodness, that thing have grown. Wow, it have grown so much greenery back here. Lord have mercy. Now back there, that's where you'll see bears and deer and all kind of stuff back there, y'all. Like right back there. You can hear it. But man, it has grown so much. You can't even see no water. It's grown so much back there. You can't even see water back there. That's crazy. Right there, y'all, we used to see a whole bunch of water back there, but now you can't see none. So we moving. No water back there, boy. What? And that's what happens though. No water back there. All greenery. Look, even in the back. Back there, all green. No water. That's crazy. But that can happen in 2 months, man. It can grow a forest in 2 months. It went from having water to hardly any water to all grass, all trees and stuff. It don't take nothing but 2 or 3 months for it to grow like that. You know, that's crazy. That's crazy. I want y'all to see that. Dang, that's crazy right there. Backyard fishing with CEO Leo Kelly. Y'all trucking with me. Hold up, let me turn this around a little bit. Yeah, y'all trucking with me now. Man, that's a surprise. But you know what though? I knew it was either gonna be no water, not a lot of water, or overgrowth. I knew it was gonna grow a little bit, but I didn't know it was gonna grow that much. That's crazy. It's crazy, crazy. There's so much growth. I guess the grass sucked up all the water. And that's what happens too. That's why you gotta keep that thing manicured and cut nicely. If not, it's gonna be overran with grass and weeds and stuff like that. So that's what it is, man. That is what it is. You know, we out here, baby. We in these streets. We in these streets. Remember I told y'all, there's 25 ponds that are connected, and the bass, when the water gets high, they travel from pond to pond. And also, not only the bass, but alligators, they travel from pond to pond. And it's crazy how it used to be one gator per pond, and now I'm seeing 4 and 5 gators, but I'll see a big one, and then I'll see 4 or 5 like medium-sized ones. But still, I remember when it was one gator, one each pond, and if you see 2, you will see the biggest gator running the smaller gator off. I've seen it with my own eyes, guys. I've seen it. I've seen the big gator run the other gators off. You know? So, that's what it is, man. That's what it is, backyard fishing. Right. Ain't nothing over there. Nothing on that side. I would go further down, like further down, but I know for a fact that the water isn't gonna be the way we want it going further down. I know that. Oh, look at that. That's funny, right? But we walking, y'all. We in the neighborhood walking, and yeah, y'all see people hollering at me because everybody know me. They know me backyard fishing. They know me from the hat. And they see me around every day because I do this every day, guys. We fish every day. So a lot of these people go for walks and stuff like that, and they see me. If they don't see me out there throwing a fishing rod or whatever, they just walking past me. They get so dry over there. That's crazy. This is how every pond was before, guys. They were super dry. Like, you can see that little bit of water, and then you go way down there, there's nothing. That's crazy, right? And every pond was like that at a point in time. It was sad. It had me sad. Had me sad that there was no water and no fish, you know? And if you notice, when we had a drought, I was doing a lot more saltwater fishing. I was in the ocean because I needed to scratch my itch. I really needed to get out there. So I would drive an hour and a half to go out to the ocean to catch some trout, some snapper. What else? We was catching redfish, trout, snapper, redfish. So, you know, I was out there and we were eating a lot more fish too. We got to the point to where we didn't get tired of eating fish, but I was giving away so much fish that it was crazy. I was just giving it away. I would never sell it. I was giving it away to friends and, you know, a lot of my people from work, you know, and it just felt good to catch the fish and feed different families and stuff like that. That was cool. You know, I love that. And I love to have people come to me the next day like, hey man, you know those 20 pieces of fish, man, we ate them, they were great. You know, my wife loved them, my kids loved them. You know, so that's always cool to see. But anyway, man, that's what we doing right now. We heading off to our Old Faithful. So we're gonna go back to the left side, and we're gonna go to this first pond over here. And in this actual pond, there's water. That's a good amount of water, but it's not as much and not as deep as the ones ahead of them, like a little bit up the street. But for some reason, I always catch a monster in this area. Always catch a monster. So we're gonna go there, set up, throw in, and see if we can catch a big boy. That's what I want. See if we can catch one of them big boys out here. That cop look like he's about to turn around and mess with me, y'all. Like, what you doing? Cameras and all this stuff. Usually, I'm not walking too much with my cameras. I'm at a standstill. But if they see somebody with cameras and, you know, fishing rods and, you know what I'm saying, buggies, they want to know what's going on, what you got going on. And I don't mind telling them, you know, I don't mind filling them in, what's going on, where to see me, stuff like that. That's cool. You know, I'm cordial with them, they're cordial with me. That's what we do, baby. I always keep it respectful. Man, hey, I'll tell you this too, guys. I want to send a shout out to all the different influencers, fishers, everybody who's doing fishing content. Man, listen, I'm gonna like some stuff, I'm gonna share some stuff, I'm gonna subscribe to the pages that I find interesting. But I just want to thank you all, because even if you're just in a small little pond or a small little place and you throwing a rod in, man, that's interesting to me. And I appreciate you for at least just trying and, you know, uploading the content and stuff like that. That's so cool that everybody, you know, want to share their experience. And that's awesome. And I thank you guys for that, because it keeps me entertained, you know. It definitely keeps me entertained when I'm scrolling through YouTube and I see a little kid or a couple people taking their kids out, or even older folks out fishing and catching fish, and I mean catching monsters too. When I say catching hogs, man, a little 5-year-old boy catch a 6-pounder, 8-year-old boy catch a 10-pounder. I mean, like, it's crazy. I love that, man. I just love it. You know, I don't know what it is. I guess ever since I was a little boy and my grandma used to take me fishing, and she never really let me hold her, because she had the cane poles, hold the rods. They were huge and heavy back then. But she would always make me go pick her bait. If she caught a fish, she would make me take the fish off the hook, you know. And my grandma would fish wrapped by gators. There'd be alligators wrapped by her, and she would fish. They never bothered her. She kept a pistol on her, but they never bothered her. These gators were huge. We're in Cape Canaveral, guys. Titusville, Florida, Cape Canaveral. And I used to be so afraid, but she was like, don't be scared, just come over here, mind your business. They're minding their business, you mind your business. That's exactly what she used to say. They minding their business, you minding your business. They ain't gonna move until we catch a fish, and if we catch a fish, we're gonna pull them in. I said, all right. I was still scared though. But anyway, my old grandma, man, Odessa Kelly, she got me that itch, that fishing itch. She's the one who got me into fishing and wanted to enjoy it, and helped me understand why she fished. But my grandma loved to fish to eat and sell. You know, she used to sell a lot of her fish, eat and sell a lot of her fish. All right, guys, I just want to show y'all where we are. We're right here. Remember, I was telling y'all about this pond, and there is a gator here, a little gator. And he loved to chase the lures, but sometimes he just be chilling, and I'll shoo him away every now and then. But right here, man, we're gonna go in right here and see if we can catch a couple big ones and bring them in from right over here on this side, right over here. Backyard fishes, man, y'all stay tuned.